I'm gonna give like I'm gonna call this 80-20 draft in terms of I think Alliance just completely outdrafted them. It's gonna be an easy game for Alliance.
I mean, Crimson Guard is just not that good of an item right now, so I fully expect them to just go very standard items. Their focus has to be on winning lanes and getting the Ember involved.
Taking some heavy damage down at bottom. Arrow's going to miss as well. Ramsey's just staying on him, right-clicking him down. The side just comes in from Solo, and they're going to be able to bring down S4. That'll be a first blood down in the bottom lane for Just Error. Yeah, these guys don't mess around. But Ursa just going for the direct harass onto the Enigma. Zayats comes in from the side. They're making a real play onto no one here, but the turnaround coming in. There's so much damage. FNG just gets dropped here. Nico Baby, meanwhile, looks across towards Zayats.
You know why he died? And why he died so fast? The Doom has an alpha pack leader's aura. So those Eidolons have +8 damage each, and Nico Baby going in.
Nico Baby, no! No! Stay away from the Eidolons! Another one's gonna go down. No one will die this time, but it's not worth it. The Ursa dives in, gets himself killed off.
Really wasn't a big fan of this Mirana into Enchantress thing. Like, the idea is cool where you can arrow the creep, but in practice, it doesn't work out that way. It's just too fast, these creeps, and the Enchantress can always out-trade you as well.
Samael, hello, doing a bit of baiting maybe here in the middle lane, but instead gets himself killed. Had an opportunity to get away, but maybe he just felt like he didn't have the speed to run.
Handskin. Got the Arcane Room, but instantly gets purged.
Good old enchant. Always there when you need it. Meanwhile, no one taking a decent amount of damage up in the top lane, but they're going to look to turn it around onto FNG. And again, his damage is so insane. Just chasing down the Witch Doctor under the tower. They've got the 2 points in the Scorched Earth, but with the heal from FNG, it's not going to be enough to bring him down. But the right click is going to come through, and they will be able to finish him off. Meanwhile, no one being chased by Nico Baby here. The Maledict doing a decent job on keeping Nico Baby back. Meanwhile, Zayat's trying to come over and help out, but there is another Earthshock available, and the right click will come through from Nico, and he's got another Overpower available. So I think Zayat needs to play this one carefully, but oh my goodness, turns it around, crits him up, brings down that Ursa, and now it's going to be a double kill for Zayat up in the top lane.
Limp really knowing how to push the advantage on this DP.
Now got to be careful, might be getting baited here as FNG comes through. They land off the Dragon Tail, and now FNG going to follow up with the stun as well, and with the Maledict on in, the silence comes down along with the Death Ward. They get themselves an easy kill. Zayats just kind of walks into the Death Ward here, takes a ton of damage, backs himself away with the speed from the Scorched Earth. I think he might be good. Oh, up, buddy, tries to make a cheeky play with the Ironwood Tree, maybe trying to bait out a Doom or something, but ends up getting himself killed off by Limp as he runs him down and gets that kill.
But is Alliance actually fighting into you, though? Or are you running at them? Right? True. If they're not running at you, then the armor is not going to do a whole lot. Here it is, Nico Baby, he's been found.
Doom comes down, there he goes, the big Doom out onto the teddy bear, and he is just going to get destroyed. Another kill on the way from 404 as they continue to just pressure up this map, playing a very good game of Dota so far. Yeah, they are controlling, and once again, you know, they sense there might be heroes in their jungle. Moonlight Shadow's going to come down there. This could be problems with that. Nice blink away, though. Sick reactions from the Doom to get himself out of that Dragon Tail. Very, very quick, as Solo might be dropped here. They're going to have to use them at the last second just to make sure they can bring down the dough. Solo still running away. They have to use the Crypt Swarm. There we go.
Oh, they're so happy with this, right, on air. That's an exorcism use. Do they have enough of it to actually take this bottom tower? I'm not sure if the glyph is still up.
The glyph is up. Indeed.
Okay, so they should definitely pop that, and there it is. Limp's Exo will be gone now. They're running at top. Nico Baby has been found.
Nico Baby in the trees. Do they have the Doom? They don't have it. Actually, they've already popped it as they jump down onto Nico Baby. Can they finish the job? Yes, they can. Nico Baby goes down, but no one will fall at the same time for Black Hole. Meanwhile, Ramsey's going for the TP away with the Rage, gets himself out, and it's just Zayats left. Can he get away? He has a Blink Dagger, so I think probably can.
Yeah, it's really good for Limp. He's Exo's back up now. They can actually go into the pit and pop that if they would like to. There's no Black Hole.
Solo playing around the pit here, unfortunately gets caught out by S4's Blink stun onto him, and Solo is going to end up losing his life here. No chance of surviving this one. 30 seconds on the sidelines with the Exorcism coming down. Alliance might have just found themselves Roshan. But they still want to fight 404. They want to poke into this pit, but they're just realizing it's just not possible. They blink themselves away. They'll give up the Roche. Alliance tactically take the Aegis away from the side. Oh, the Dragon Tail still connects onto Samael here. I thought he dodged it with the Sleight of Fist. Now the arrow connects as well. Samael brought down. Alliance, they find their feet in this game, and they turn back the pressure onto 404 as they
just want one pick. They're not looking for a team fight right now. this is not a teamfight pick. Like they just want to find maybe an Ursa or a Death Prophet, trying to split push bottom. They did not find that. Instead, Alliance managed to find an Enchantress. But they want bigger fish than the Enchantress, right? They want something
Here
else.
we go. They find themselves a DK. Can they take him down in time, though? The two-man silence comes down, and Ember Spirit in trouble once again. As the arrow's going to connect once more. This Ember Spirit, he doesn't get to play. Don't think that's going to keep him alive, though. Great plays from Ramsey to keep his teammate alive, but still in a lot of trouble as that Maledict is on him. The Death Ward coming down. Samel needs to get himself back. Meanwhile, on the backline, Nico maybe finds one. Might just find two. Samel gets off those chains, runs himself to the side. Might be okay. Meanwhile, S4 runs himself out of the engagement. Ramses, he's being kited real bad here, looking for a target. Jumps onto Limp, just starts smacking away at the DP, but the DP has herself the exorcism in just 1 second. Is she gonna pop it? BKBU's trying to get himself away as Ramses pops the rage and the TP away. He is gonna get himself out.
So that's how he managed to live there and get away from the Ursa too. That was impressive, but it's really difficult for Era to take the team fight right now. Alliance gonna go back.
They want this Aegis. They gotta be careful though. Blink Kid's done onto Samel. They need the help to come through. Great Centaur Storm coming out from the Doom to hold them back, but Samel could be also be in some trouble. Running away to the side, so the right click comes through. They'll bring him down. Nico Baby trying to fight into the lifesteal and is gonna be able to do so. Ramses, no, he gets a bash. Still gonna die. No one comes in. Looking for the black hole. Won't be able to find it though as he just drops down the midnight pulse, and now he's silenced up, so can't drop the black hole anyway. Would love to get it off here, but he's silenced up. Taken down. Right click comes through. He's gonna die as well as the Enchantress under the tier 2 tower. They're all dead on the side of just Error. Alliance take absolutely everybody. They didn't even get to use their ultimates on the side of 404. Yeah, a bit of overcommitment to that Ursa with the Aegis from the Lifestealer, really just drawing himself into the 1v1, which, you know, Ursa loves that. He loves a 1v1.
Yeah, I think it's so fast.
Yeah, they're like, hey, we don't have Doom, we don't have a BKB yet. You know, they can take one more Aegis.
But they're going to a high ground already. They don't want to let this Enema finish his BKB.
They certainly
They're
do.
in.
They want their opportunity to win right damn now. And up on that high ground they go. Exorcism ticking away at that tower. Nico Baby as well. In fact, he's coming in for the aggression here as the stun comes through. They've actually stunned up the Enchantress, and the Infest is going to try and keep the Ench alive, but it's not going to be enough. The Ench will get finished off. Yules comes out onto the DP. Buyback is available onto Solo as well, allowing his Ghost to do their work, tack away at the melee barracks. They actually have now an AC on Ramses. He's positioning himself just to keep in range to get that aura off onto those buildings. And now looking for a target. Doom comes down, but is it there in time? It's not. Well, it is, but the BKB's already come down, so it doesn't make a difference. She just runs herself away, and now it's 4 popping a BKB of their own. They're actually going to look in towards Nico Baby instead, but Nico Baby, he's got that ultimate and that Aegis both available. They'll look over towards the Lifestealer instead, and he's just getting rammed down on Ramsey. Finally, Samel joins in the fight. Yules comes down. Meanwhile, BKB on the back lines. He's got 3 heroes inside of it. F4 and FNG lose their lives to no one with an incredible black hole in the back lines. This might have just turned the fight, might have just turned the game, but Nico Baby, he's still a scary, scary boy as he pops out Satanic, turns around onto Zayas, but he's being left alone. The team are too low to come and help him out, so they're going to be able to take him down for the first time. Hanskin and Limp wondering what they can do as they're being zoned out by Solo and by Samale. He's going to come back to life. Nico Baby being controlled up. He's looking over towards Samale. Wants to try and find himself an Ember Spirit. Says looking over towards the Doom, but they're kiting him nicely. But in comes Limp. He's got all these Spirit Siphons coming down. That's healing him up. No, the Infest saves Samale just in time. They'll bring down Nico Baby, and now they're looking for more. They want to try and grab Limp. They want everybody on the side of Alliance, and they may well just find them as in comes the damage. The team have arrived. Just Error take down everybody, and the game comes flying back in the other direction as they get team wiped on Alliance.
Doom finished his Shadow Blade now. So Doom has a BKB and a Shadow Blade.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the graph, it's looking like it was about an 8k gold advantage for Alliance at that point. So looking at, yeah, about a 9k gold swing.
That's
pretty insane. Oh, what a wall stop coming down onto 2, setting up for a beautiful black hole from no one. They jump both the cars. They're out of this before they even get a chance to use anything. Zayat with the war stomp. They were not ready for that. Actually, I think that FNG's okay here. He went to split a creep wave, and now he's trying to play around with Zayat. But meanwhile, I mean, the team are on the high ground. They have a range creep, so they are more than happy to break the high ground here.
A lot of damage, too.
Limp is also doing some backdooring, so a lot going on right here as Zayat's trying to trade with FNG. Might have actually lost the trade. Is he okay?
He's dead.
He's dead. Okay, so FNG solo Zayas. Meanwhile, down at bottom, Limp almost takes the barracks and now looks in towards no one. Pops that BKB to get himself away. They did take the barracks down in the middle lane on the side of 404. Limp goes for the TP out. Nothing. Oh, his BKB actually ended just at the end there, but they weren't quite ready for it. If you catch him in the black hole, or if you distract him or force him to use the Abyss on something else, it is a free fight for no one. They're grouping up in mid. Yeah, they know this Roshan. I mean, Roshan is incredibly short spawned. He's up already, one of the shortest. As they look forward, Looking to poke. Science comes down
Still
onto Sumail.
waiting.
He's got himself that Yule, so he's happy to play
Oh,
around with this one as they drop the Doom onto Yersa. That means no Abyssal Blade, which means they can freely drop the Black Hole if they see an opportunity. In they comes, no one looking forward, trying to bait it out here. Doesn't really want to throw it onto a solo DK, so they will just run down S4 eventually as the right click comes through. But meanwhile, Abyssal on the black lines are going to be able to take down Solo. Science comes down onto the Doom, back to the high ground. They will go on the side of 404. But Sumail being chased by a Limp. Meanwhile, chasing continues here. Arrow going to come through. Not going to land on 21, I don't believe. They're still looking. They might have found someone. Sumail in the back here. He's got himself a Yules. He's going to have to use it. But unfortunately, he has no spells when he comes down the other side. Oh, he actually has a Remnant, but they were waiting for that one. Death Ward's going to get dropped. Trying to go for the TP away, but the Yules comes out just in time to cancel that out. And Sumail will lose his life. Buyback available on the Ender Spirit, so not the end of the world, but still a big win for Alliance. They take themselves one step closer to claiming that Roshan.
And then no one also having to pop his BKB. That started to run out, so he had to disengage from the fight. Big win from Alliance all around.
With the wraparound here, 4 heroes all together, 1 in the back lines. That's going to be Solo, and they jump forward, stun out onto the life steal. Can they keep him locked down? No one comes in with a black hole onto 2 heroes. Ursa is inside of it. They need the follow-up damage though. Ramsey now comes out, popping that BKB, and they'll be able to take down S4, but the S is doing so much work, takes down no one. Trying to fight up into Ramses, but he's losing this engagement. The Abyssal Blade from Ramses comes off onto Nika. They've got him locked down, and they manage to kill off the S. The big boy is down, and now they need to get themselves out on the side of Alliance, but they will be able to do that with the cover of Moonlight Shadow, but still big kills from the side of 404.
So that fight looks so perfect from Alliance. He got the enrage off on the Ursa before the black hole. He tanked through everything, but he was still sitting inside the Midnight Pulse and the Infernal Blade.
DP and Ursa both with buybacks here, so probably not a game-costing moment here for the side of Alliance. It's probably just his barracks and they'll get themselves away and fest up into Sumail.
If they can somehow catch him in the next engagement first before he gets the black hole off, they can do it.
Dream is still alive, but it's a very, very big ask as they jump forward onto Limp here. Moonlight Shadow's going to get popped. They just drop the black hole onto the DP. They don't even care. They've got a refresher shard to drop if they need to, so they're going to bring us down. BKB, a buyback comes out from Limp as a BKB pops from Zayats. They'll just tear apart S4. Once again, just gets completely melted. This poor old DK doesn't really get a play here, and Nico Baby in the middle of everybody. I mean, he's going to need some help, but in comes no one with the black hole. A very casual one as he just strides onto the Ursa. Ursa did get off the enrage though, so he's going to be able to survive through it quite easily as Limp comes in. He's got himself that Exorcism and a BKB chasing forward onto Ramses. Ramses with his own BKB as well as the rage. Double protection here as that looks to go in, but I think he's just trying to buy some space more than anything as he's going to lose his life to make some space for Ramses to get away. Meanwhile though, Solo might not be so lucky as the Enchantress gets torn apart. She does have buyback, but Arrow nearly connects onto Sumail, just about jukes away from it with that Fire Remnant. Don't forget, Sumail has got an Aegis. Pretty insane. I think he got the enrage up as well, so they just couldn't really throw anything into the Ursa. And even with like the whole of Alliance just sitting on the high ground, it was very hard to just commit to that kill. But Alliance looking for this buyback onto the Doom. They might well just get it as they pop the enrage on the Ursa, but Ramses, he's got that Linkins upon him as they jump forward here. BKB being popped now from the life steal. Zayat's going to buy back into this one, but Nico Baby loses his life instantly. He doesn't even stand a chance, and now going to move on to the DK. He is dead. Wallstomp's going to stop the TP of FNG, and Alliance with a messy push end up losing 3. And the DK has no buyback, by the way.
This is going to be a 5v5.
Solo. Enigma in the back lines as well, I think. I mean, they want to try something fancy with Zayats here. But FNG, he's pinging it. He senses something's going on here. Oh, they're baiting with the ward, but no, the bait gets counted upon here as the Doom gets stunned up instead. In comes no one. 3-man black hole coming down as they jump forward. Take down 1, take down 2. S4's going to fall as well. All 3 heroes inside that black hole will go down. Meanwhile, the S is going to get controlled up with the Yules. Nico Baby running on forward, looking for a target. Popping that enrage to try and bring down the Enigma, which he will be able to do so. But they're looking for the backlines. They're looking for the doomed up Death Prophet, trying to finish her off. Sumail and Ramses, the 2 squad, they will get the kill. No buyback on the Death Prophet as this Ursa runs rampage in the backlines, but he's running out of steam. His team is running out of support for him, but Ramses is still absolutely fine as he comes back onto this high ground. They did get the Doom and the Enigma in the back here, so I mean, actually not that convincing of a fight despite an insane black hole as Abyssal Blade. The Abyssal Blade in return. Just a couple of Abyssal Blades being thrown down as the rage comes through. The 2 carries just going mono with each other here. But that's a big one. S4 is in. Ramses needs a target, jumps into Solo. That is not a very good passenger though, because this Enchantress is going to die so quickly. Solo with the 4 stuff up into the high ground, trying to keep her precious cargo alive and buy enough time to get off this rage. Doesn't do so, unfortunately, and the lifestealer is going to fall. It's a 5-man wipe for Alliance. Only one with buyback available is the lifestealer. Ho, 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 how the tables have turned. The game's not over, folks.
No. If they can stop Nico Baby from exiting right now, right, and get the Enigma there in time for a black hole, but it's just too fast. This Rax are already dead.
Is the only hero in the game with buyback at the current points that could prove instrumental, or it could mean nothing. Let's find out.
They need to get a black hole on the
They find the target. Oh no, that's Hanskin. He's been caught out pushing out the top lane. Gonna get dropped pretty quickly. No buyback on this Mirana.
The black hole will also provide a midnight pulse. That's gonna deal a shit ton of damage against this Ursa.
Yeah,
or Sumail. Oh, Sumail take it. Yeah. Alright. He has no fear, man. He's got an Aegis. If the Ursa shows himself, he's instantly getting black hole.
Yeah. S4 gonna pop the ultimate. Just poke away at the side of 404, saying, please get out of our base. Don't mega us. Ramsey's low, Abyssal Blade forward onto S4, just taking out some chunks here. Soft commit, but now comes the big black hole. Coming down onto the DK. It's just a small one, but maybe it's going to be enough. The Doom comes down the side onto the DP, but she gets off the Exorcism in time. Second black hole's going to come down onto Ursa. Ursa doesn't care, though. He got off the enrage beforehand, and he's going to be absolutely fine. Meanwhile, Hanskin needs to leap away. Going to be okay, but they have lost two on the side of Alliance. Never mind, Sumail takes down the third. They're running out of heroes on the side of Alliance. They'll look in towards Nico Baby. Nico Baby trying to run his way out of this fight. It's not going to be enough. He's got another enrage, but Sumail's just on the front line trying to harry away at them. Limp and Nico Baby. I just don't think it's going to be enough as they jump forwards here. The ethereal blade from Zayats for some reason takes down Limp. A cheeky pickup, which wasn't expected, but Limp does have a buyback to try and come back into this. Can they really hold, though? It's just too much to ask at this point. It's 2 heroes versus 5. This never works. But maybe, just maybe, there's some chance here as the Abyssal Blade comes forward onto the DP. Nico Baby going for Zayats in the backline. He's going to find that kill. Meanwhile, they're looking just to bring down the Ancient here. Ramses, he is pretty low, but he's got that Ancient. He's going to be able to take it down regardless. The game will end. Just Error take down the throne. They call GG on the side of Alliance. Just Error take game number 1 at last. And even till the very, very end, Alliance did not stop fighting. What a match between these two teams.
Yeah, it's a PA draft, but they don't have a lot to buff up the PA. There's no Alacrity. There's no Empower. This is just PA with a whole bunch of roots. Is that going to be enough, Lacoste?
It's funny. Limp is not getting a whole lot of help on these power runes from Hanskin. Even the first one, he kind of just secured it on his own. And bottom now, Hanskin looks like he's in a lot of trouble.
Yeah,
first blood.
It's going to be a first blood, and Ramses is actually able to steal that despite the purification coming down. It's all over now. Nico Baby still shoving his face forwards, you know, not afraid to try and bait a little bit more out of the side of 404. See how much value he can find from this. Meanwhile, down the bottom, the spend's gone down. Oh my goodness, the rotation in from Limp secures the kill onto Ramses. Still, no huge commitment coming out from Alliance just yet. They don't really have the catch. They see Sumail here. They've got the dagger out onto him. This could be trouble for the Zeus as they get on top of him. But the roll comes across here from Zayats. But a great LSA onto the two of them. The Guna Blade comes down onto Zayats. Nico Baby takes down Sumail. 2 heroes dead on the side of 404. And they're looking for number 3 as well. So they're going to go across onto no one. He's going to turn around, pop the rupture, pop the blood right. Nico Baby. Well, he's going to be fine. He's got so many heroes backing him up here. There's no real way for them to turn aggressive onto this PA.
Get that before the silence. No chance of the opponent to kill you. Sumail mid lane just holding this tower. Has a boost of travels. Very, very fast.
Limp being caught out here by Zayats and no one, but in comes FMG trying to keep him alive. Pops the mech, pops the stick. Is it going to be enough to turn this around? Limp, the silence is now out, so he can maybe look to try and get some LSAs off. Does do so, landed onto 2. Surely they can't keep him alive here though, but FMG is doing such a good job, and in comes S4. They drop down the... No, the blood's right. It's going to be enough to bring down Limp. She came so close to surviving this one, but she does still drop. A nice kill from 404 as they take down the Lina.
Is hitting for more than 400 damage just 14 minutes into the game. The Heavenly Grace. Yeah, it's level 12. Gigantic.
Heavenly Grace. Very cool as we have a hookshot coming forward onto this Bloodseeker. They're going to try and take down no one. He's going to turn around, drop down that Blood right, but there's too much damage coming through onto the Bloodseeker. He's going to die, but S4. Now Sven turning it around onto S4, but he's just going to back himself away. Got FNG to help him out.
Oh, they got to cancel.
At the Rebbe as they gang themselves down. Sumail. Down goes the Zeus. They're looking forward onto the Ramses here. They want to catch the big target, but they don't have the vision right now. Ramses popping that war cry just to get himself away.
Just hiding in the trees. How can that big Underlord hide behind the trees? I do not understand.
physics, okay? Meanwhile, they managed to find out the Omni Knight here. He could be in some trouble, but they do throw down with the blood right in. Hanskin also taking a bit of damage. The roll comes through from Zayat's Blolo, just about getting up that Guardian Angel in time. The Dragon Slave will not finish the job. Meanwhile, Solo's the one, finally gets killed off by S4, finds him in the backlines with the Firestorm, and they're going to keep themselves away, so they don't want to get caught out by the blood right, Ramses. He's on the backlines here, doesn't have that much health left. No, Omni Knight, they need to finish him off. The dagger comes through, and a jump forward from Nico Baby. Hanskin could have taken the kill, but left it for the PA. Very nicely done.
Smoke out themselves. There's no relocate though, so the Io and the Sven do need to play next to the Lina and Clockwork if they actually want to make a play with this. S4 gonna relocate out.
They use the Thunder God's Wrath to find him here, but he's got himself a Dark Rift. They don't have enough damage to get through him, I'm fairly sure, so he's just gonna say peace out and get himself back into the base. Meanwhile, Lina could be in some trouble. Limp has been targeted here as the TP's come through from the side of 404. Superman Sven in the neighborhood, and that is just Limp disappearing as they fall forward onto the Clockwork as well. Another hero report down. That's going to be that. I genuinely thought Limp had gotten off the yaws there, but he did. He was just dead. Yep, and there's our 6 million damage Sven coming through, taking down Roshan and a few hits, and they actually give the Aegis to Samael here. Huh.
They don't want to let this Phantom Assassin continue to farm. The game gets so tricky once a PA hits the BKB plus Satanic / Abyssal timing.
Limb trying to solo the Omni. I didn't quite have enough damage to bring him down though, and well, doesn't want to stick around too long and invite 404 over for a team fight. Although she is in the neighborhood for a rather long time, and there's a Rupture out onto Limb. S4 doesn't have a Dark Rift available either as the Spirit gets on top of him, kicks him back. Limb just losing all his HP. The Atos comes down, the Blood Right's there as well. Zelina goes down. Meanwhile, over on the side. Well, they've taken down Samael once. Yeah, Nico Baby got on top of him. The BKB is available on the PA, exactly. Though they don't really want to overcommit to this one. They're just going to allow Hanskin probably to die in the backlines. Don't really see this Clockwork surviving this one, unfortunately. Good night, Sweet Prince, as the clock will fall, but the rest of Alliance make their way out. Which Nico Baby needs to be aware of. And
here it is, the smoke. Around. They're not waiting for the Silver Edge, though. Like, he only needs 50 gold to it. They want to catch someone. Oh, there's a counter smoke from Alliance here.
Impatient. Hanskin gets popped here. In they go with the Sven, but are they ready for it? Limp actually blinks right onto the Sven, gets off the Yules as they go for the backlines here. Ramsey's being controlled up and counted very nicely as Nico Baby goes across, immediately looking for Solo. Solo going to pop away that Guardian Angel, but killed off by the Laguna Blade. Nico Baby, though, ruptured up, in some trouble, has to pop the BKB. Is he going to TP himself out, or is he going to try and stand and fight? Right now, the answer is stand and fight. No one's still poking around on the top lines as they jump in onto S4. Ultimate from Sven doing so much damage, but in comes the she tears him a new one. Oh my god. Ramsey just gets put into the grave. And now, well, that's going to be this fight over, I'm afraid. They'll turn around. They'll deal with the Bloodseeker, root him up, try and take him down the full stop across. He's a fast little bugger, this Bloodseeker. But I think they've got him down as the LSA lands, and they will kill off the Blood. And now Nico Baby, the king of the game.
Because Nico Baby is ready to go in. Yeah, he wants to mail. That's who he's looking for. In the last fight, that's who they started on too. They went straight on to Samael first.
Oh, no, but then he goes under, literally under the Ancient, trying to kill off Samael here with that Nullifier, popping the BKB, popping just about everything, but they don't get the kill, and now Alliance need to leave. The Sven's coming back in 5 seconds. S4, he doesn't have a Dark Rift for another 9 seconds. This could get messed. Oh, okay. Zayat gets the kill onto Limp in the back. And he does give his life for it, but I mean, that is value right there.
Yep, Thunder God's Wrath into the kick. Worked out. PA doesn't have BKB. They really want to hunt right now. Nico Baby wants Samael though. Nico Baby wants Samael.
His best friend in the world. Can he get on top of him? Samael in a bit of trouble once again. Nico Baby just controlling up Samael. Will be able to get the kill on the Dark Rift out immediately afterwards. Beautifully timed. Meanwhile, the poor old Io is going to get butchered. Oh, reload. Oh. Reload. I'm not sure what they would have done anyway, but there we go. Nico Baby having such a good performance on this PA. Look at that net worth as they get into that pit and try and take down the Roshan. I mean, we need to do something about this, guys. Where is, oh, Nick Babe's actually had to TP back across.
Wait, he's going on to
Limp. Comes the Sven, looking for the Lina, gets immediately taken down from the Yules, but the reflection comes down to stun up the Sven with the Lotus Orb at the very last second. Ramsey's getting kited a bit. Meanwhile, they look over towards Nico Baby in the backlines, popping that BKB in, trying to fight into the Sven. She's just picked up the Satanic. They weren't ready for this on the side of 404, and now they need to readjust. Solo on the run here, caught up by the LSA. Ramsey's coming in, missing every single shot onto Nico Baby here. Satanic pop from Nico as he fights into the Sven. Sven no longer with the God Strength, in some real trouble. Turns around, looks to Underlord, but the Sven is dead. Nico Baby coming out on top once again with a triple kill, sending him godlike. The surprise Satanic pickup from Nico Baby was a stroke of genius as they now take down that Roshan. Aegis, Nico. Okay. Aegis.
Yeah, don't worry, they're going back for it. They're going back for it. I think. No, Lim's gonna take it.
Okay.
He's like, I don't need this.
Oh, Handskin full stuffed forward by no one there. That was cheeky. He wasn't ready for that. No one, you naughty boy.
Lotus. Or sorry, Atos up. Pin them down though.
In goes Sven, popping an ultimate, trying to bring down the PA as quickly as possible, but the burst heal comes in from the Eye just in time. Another hookshot comes through as well. They'll keep Nico Baby alive. There's the one who goes down instead. Ramsey still chasing though, looking for that IO, looking for the easy target, trying to bring down that supporting hero, but won't quite do it in time. And now the blink across from PA, she's looking for the easier target. Solo gets taken down with a 1,800 damage crit, and now they look to take down the big boy Sven. He's strong, but is he strong enough? Nico Baby still looking for the chase, but Sumail Ramses are still alive, but their barracks are exposed. Bloodseek with the buyback. Ramses, he still wants to fight once his god strength is up. Knows he needs to, and the break is out onto the PA. Maybe they can bring him down in time, but the heals comes out on the Sven to control him up. And now PA once again popping through, has the Satanic available. Doesn't even matter though. Kills off Ramses just with pure damage. Nico Baby, the big bad beefcake, takes them by storm. Smash back into their fountain, and 404 will crumble. Alliance, they will take game number 2, drawing this series to the 1-1. Man, I mean, what can I say? Never bet against Nico Baby PA Theban. Never bet against it. But I mean, what a performance from Alliance there. I mean, what did they make happen here to turn this into a victory for them?
He's gonna try. I don't think Tiny really wins a lot of matchups. He just kind of plays for experience, gets runes, and tries to make whatever ganks possible on the map. They really... Oh, already getting a first blood bottom. 3 heroes.
Oh,
Shackles.
Solo Zayats and no one. Zayats moving on across. Solo here as well. Alliance, so they're going to get caught out here. Let's find out. Mask of Madness picks up from Ramses. They want to use the attack speed to make a play, and Hanskin's going to be that target. In they go with the shackles, and he's just going to get his turkey basted. See you later, Hanskin. A very festive death for you, sir. But Earthfall makes a TP back to base, and we'll be absolutely safe. Man, I mean, Sumail is really struggling to find these rotations and make them work.
There's 3 cores in one lane right now. They really, really want to take this bottom tower. They want the Morphling to TP out. But Alliances are actually TPing in.
Across from no one. Still not dropping that RP. In fact, doesn't actually have it leveled as they will finish off FNG. And now Ramsey's looking across towards Limp here. Limp TP's in and dies just as quickly. Manavoid takes him down. He wasn't ready for that at all. Meanwhile, S4 juking through the trees. Hanskin comes around with a nice rock onto 2. But Ramsey's now on top of S4. He is taking everybody down right now. Finds the Nature's Prophet. Right click comes in. It's a triple kill for the Mask of Madness anti-mage. Down in the bottom lane 11 minutes into the game. This is pretty unheard of, to be honest. Meanwhile, Hanskin just trying to keep his head down, but the skewer comes across. Ramsey sees it. You know he wants it. Gets it in time for the ultra kill. May well just be as he gets hammered in the side. Sumail claims a kill for himself, though. But all the same, I mean, they just get demolished in the bottom lane. Alliance falling apart down here.
That's gonna stall his game quite a lot. He is level 6 on FNG though. Are they gonna go? Oh, this is a kill. This is a kill.
He comes down. Anti-Mage in some trouble as we have that Fiend script coming down. Limp just barreling down upon him. And with the help of the Nature's Prophet ultimate, they will bring down Ramses. A little bit overstepping his mark there.
They needed that. They needed that kill bad. He's already got a Yasha on the anti-mage.
Meanwhile, S4. Maybe jumping this guy here. Going in, going out. Bit of Zig, bit of Zag as they drop down S4. Meanwhile, FNG, he's caught inside this Plague Lord save from Zayats. He's actually just straight up dead. There's no way out for FNG. He's going to lose his life as the RP comes down onto 2. Not too bad. Sumail going to come in, drop the combo onto both of them. They are gone. Now it's Sumail's turn to get himself a triple kill. As once again, they demolish in the middle lane.
This is the best rune you can get on a Tiny against Morphling. Oftentimes, you will get a solo kill on him.
Let's see. Nico Baby. He's making the stacks.
They scanned it.
Though. He's dead. He's dead.
He's dead.
The damage comes in. He's just out of here. See you later, Morphling. Get that puddle in the sink.
What were you guys doing?
Oh no, not that.
I'm just kidding.
PMA,
please. They gotta group up, man. They gotta get some smokes going. They gotta open up this top tower. It's still up, and FNG just getting war trapped.
A little bit, but Lim comes in with a pretty nice chains onto the 2 of them here. Maybe they can bring down Zayats as no one's just threatening with the RP on the side here. Has those Greaves, doesn't use it to save his measly support, and not going to try and help out Solo here as well. They're just going to allow these 2 heroes to fall. Alliance take a fairly decent fight here, and they chase back the side of 404 and reclaim a bit of land for themselves. Although Sumail comes in with a cheeky kill. Oh, it's not enough. Cess4 surviving once again.
What his idea is, like, they want to build some physical damage, so the anti-mage, when he enters the team fight, he's gonna be overwhelmed by all this minus armor and right click.
Looking for something. Limp could lead the charge here with a new Dessa of his. He jumps down
the
onto two, but Solo's able to get down that Flesh Golem and the Tombstone in time. Alliance, they're going to keep on trying to fight into this one. If they can kill off the Tombstone, they're going to be able to maybe continue this siege here. Solo might be the first one to lose his life here as he does go down for 30 seconds. Hands get onto the high ground. Nice roll onto two, but immediate toss up. Turning around from Sumail, they'll be able to drop the Earth Spirit. And now, well, they poke forward for more. The Magnetize runs out. They see Mr. FNG. He is going to drop, and now a beautiful jump in the backlines from Sumail onto Limp. Limp does have that remnant to get himself away, but Ramsey's hot on his tail, gets another one. Triple kill for the anti-mage. FNG might make it an ultra as he pops the lovely little counter spell. Ultra kill for Ramses. Can he find the rampage? That is the question. S4's gonna get dragged back by the shockwave. Oh, he wants it. He's a hungry boy. Ramses on top of S4, pump faking the RPs as well. In they go, Ramses. No! Oh, no! It doesn't time it right. It was only the shackles, can't really blame him, but maybe he gets handskin instead. Nah, finally sees the opportunity, gets himself back and says, you know what, it's not worth the game.
They can only win 4v5 fights on Alliance. They cannot win any engagements where Anti-Mage decides to join up.
No, Scobie decides not to turn up. Meanwhile, FNG dares to step onto the high ground. Nice two-man silence. I mean, Hanskin's going to follow up here, but no one turns around with the RP onto two. Nikobe Mimi just to be zoned out by Ramses. The skewer comes through, actually pushes Hanskin away, but he is still going to die. Meanwhile, jump forward onto Nikobe. Ramses is trying to control him up right now, as he's going to be able to just harry this Morphling back into the base. And Sumail deals with Hanskin and S4, and they cannot. I mean, no, Nikobe can't do anything. He's just going to have to accept his fate. He will die. Another 3 kills go on the way of 404. These guys are unstoppable right now.
Ramses can literally buy whatever item he wants. I don't know what he's gonna go for. They trap solo. Zach trap solo.
It's a sad state of affairs. The toss back doesn't quite connect from Sumail. A pesky ghost gets in the way, but Anti-Mage going in pretty deep here, losing his health. He's actually in some trouble. He's going to die. Lim brings him down. Now Sumail not that healthy either. They need to leave right now. They had bitten off way more than they can chew, but Sumail doesn't have that option. He doesn't have that luxury. FNG falls to no one at the very least. Meanwhile, the rest of the team is trying to get out. Hanskin looking to cancel some TPs or something like that. Wants to stay on top of Sumail, but doesn't want to get caught out here as Zayats will throw down the Hex, and the rest of the team is not really coming along here as they will just deal with Solo in the backlines instead. Nico's gonna clean up some snakes.
He took like 1,400 damage or something just from that, and free kill for the Ember. How much gold did he get for that kill? 600 and something? I guess it was split between some of the other heroes. Yeah. No one? Oh, breaks the smoke.
The invis, the Glimmer Cape pops the smoke.
Yeah. I like that play from no one. What Alliance we're trying to do here is...
Oops.
He might still get gone on though. He has Greaves in 3.
Yeah, they don't want this mag, that's for sure. They don't want this mag.
They wanted to kill Ramses as soon as he TPs out to farm.
Sumail looking for S4, the avalanche toss combination onto him. It could be in some sort of trouble as they pop the nightmare onto him to keep him alive a little bit longer. Meanwhile, they'll toss out the anti-mage. He is running out of HP. They've got a lot of physical damage to throw, but unfortunately, the Morphling gets hexed up, but he's got that strength coming in. RP onto 2, holding them still as they'll just lock down this Morphling, trying to take him out, and they will kill off Nico Baby. Limp on the run now as they'll kill off FNG. He's got to run them down. Doesn't make a difference as they drop the Mana Void onto him. 4 Heroes dead once more for the side of Alliance. I feel like I've been saying that a lot this game, but that's because it's true. 29-8 on the scoreline with an 18k gold advantage. Absolutely nothing stopping them from running up this high ground, and even less stopping Alliance from calling GG as they tap out of this third and final game, and 404 take the series.
Wow. I don't think I've ever seen an AM stomp game like that. That was just so incredible to watch.